welcome back. You are still watching Parliament Television. We now take you back to the Committee on Local Government Accounts, in which they will receive submissions from the second witness for today, which is Chipata City Authority, ended 31st December 2023. So keep watching Parliament Television.
Chipata City Council, welcome to your committee. Thank you so much. Okay. Before we start our meeting, Town Clerk and your team would like to confer on you the immunity that members of Parliament enjoy when they sit in Parliament under Cap 12 of the laws of Zambia. And that is extended to you, that whatever you say before this committee cannot be used against you in the courts of law meeting, as long as you are. And I'm very positive that you stick to your facts, because if you do so, the same of the laws of Zambia are against you if you do so. The belief that we have a good interaction. That said, Town Clerk, I would like to ask you to introduce yourselves individually by stating your position. You can go ahead.
Thank you very much, Chair. Good morning, Chair. And my name is Donald Chipata City Council.
Members of the committee, my name is Joseph Zulu. I'm Director City Planning.
Good morning, and also the members of the Parliament and also the permanent witnesses. My name is Kasongo Benjamin. I'm the Director Finance. Thank you.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, honorable members of Parliament and the committee.
Honorable Chair, good morning, honorable permanent witnesses. My name is Lynn Balap.
You can come forward and introduce yourselves. Direct. Permanent
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, members of Parliament. My name is Samson. I'm a principal.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, everyone. My name is Simon Munyama, Parliamentary Liaison Officer, Office of the Auditor General.
David, Assistant Director, Local Authorities Department, Ministry of Finance. Good morning to you and the honorable members of Kazinga Kennedy, Permanent Witness for Local Government and Rural Development.
Good morning. Chipata.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, honorable members once again, and good morning, Chipata City Council. My name is Max Socheka from the Office of the Clerk.
Good morning, everyone. My name is from the Office of the Clerk.
Chairperson, and good morning once more. Acting Town Clerk, Mr. Mwanza, team, good morning and you're welcome. I am Dimboy Elijah from the Office of the Clerk of National Assembly.
Have Madam there from Finance.
Good morning, Chair. My apologies. My name is Zoe from Ministry of Finance. Good morning, our guests, and good morning, members of Parliament. Thank you.
My name is Celia Malunga, Officer from Local Government Service Commission.
Thank you, honorable members of Parliament. Start with Mitete.
Yes, thank you so much, Chairperson. Chipata City Council, you are welcome and good morning. Motelo Mishek, MP for Mitete, and a member to the.
Thank you, Chair. Town Clerk. Good morning. Kaloba Pavyuma is my name. I represent the good people of Sakere constituency, the belt.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, permanent witnesses, and welcome, Chipata, to your committee. I am Honorable Dr. Aaron Mwanza, Member of Parliament constituency of Petauke District. You are most welcome. Thank you.
Mangango.
Thank you so much, Chair. Good morning to you. Morning, everyone else. Good morning and welcome, Chipata City Council. I'm Luhamba Mwene, representing the good people of Mangango. Thank you.
Good morning, Chipata City Council. I'm Singombe Edgar, representing the people of Dundumwezi. You are welcome to your committee. Thank you.
Morning, Chair. Good morning, Chipata City Council. My name is Kambamba Mlenga. I am Member of Parliament for the good people of Kalunga.
Thank you, Town Clerk and team. My name is Honorable Mishek Mtetwa Nyambose, representing the wonderful people of Chasefu constituency in Eastern Province, where you come from, and I'm privileged to chair this wonderful committee of yours. That said, I want to ask you to take us through your memorandum.
Thank you very much, Chair. Chair, to start with, allow us to present a small addendum to make a few corrections or typos on the main report.
You can go ahead.
Thank you. On the addendum, Chair, number 1, on page 3, budget income and expenditure with 4,569,153 kwacha variation. Under row number 1 on local tax, additional to the points, Chair, there are bullets on action points. An addition to the action points, Chair, is that management wishes to clients for residents to pay for municipal taxes and services. Council has implemented the e-payment system. That's number 1, Chair. Number 2, on the same page, on row number 2, on fees and charges, Chair, on action taken and inclusion.
Number?
On the same page, row number 2, fees and charges. Now on there are bullet points, an addition to the bullet. There are 3 of them. So management wishes to report that council provided an amnesty for the clients with plot premiums payments for a period of 90 days.
Town.
Chair, with that guidance, permit us to proceed with the report. The memorandum submission to the Parliamentary Committee on Accounts for Local Authorities for the audit of Chipata City Council, cited in the Auditor General's report on the accounts of Chipata City Council for the financial year ended 31st December 2023. We are appearing on paragraphs 39 and appendices 2, 3, 19, 22, 26, 27, 28, and 29 in the auditor's report on the accounts of Chipata City Council for the financial year ended 31st December 2023. Chair, Part 1, specific audit findings, paragraph 39, an examination of
John Clerk. Can just go. If you the salient issues you want to speak in the budget, that way then you go to the cause of the query and how you have.
Thank you, Chair, for the guidance. We go $1,557,049 kwacha. Reason for the query is to report that there was poor response from local taxes, which comprised largely of property rates and component of personal levy. Action taken, Chair. Management has started entering into payment plans with taxpayers to allow and warrant of distress as a last resort measure. Revenue as a result of these measures, revenue amounting to 10 million 52 ngwe in the year 2024 compared to 3. 1,952 kwacha for 2024 and 130,000 Appendix 1, Chair, for details. On fees and charges, million variance. For the query, Chair, management wishes to report that there was low response from the fees and charges, especially from the sale of plots for clients offered did not pay. Action taken, Chair. Management has since taken the 1. We have repossessed not paid for, and also offered the repossessed to other clients, and council has also collected 1,648,987 from the sale of the plots in 2024. Also, Chair, in addition to the addendum, there's also council has also provided an amnesty in terms of payments of plots for 90 days. On licenses, we have a positive feedback there. We have over 1,080,000 kwacha, 563 kwacha, which we collected. This was a positive due to sensitization that to the public that we have been carrying on. On levies, 58,300 kwacha. Reason for the query: management wishes to report that there was misposting of business levies which represent some activities. Management wishes to report that business levies components of 1,058,300 within levies have against 19,000 kwacha, in a positive 261,655 kwacha. Since been made books of accounts. Chair, I refer here books of accounts that has measures correct postings in the book accounts. The council has made from following this harmonization, in which resulted on permits. Permits, we have a variance of 2,319,956 kwacha. Reasons for the query: management wishes to report that the improvement was due to enhanced sensitization to the general. That was a positive feedback. We go straight to commercial ventures, Chair. There's a negative variance of 236,000. The query, Chair, was due to temporary closure of Chipata Motel, which were undergoing rehabilitation. Action taken: management has completed the rehabilitation of the 12 rooms at Chipata Motel. And as evidence on pictures attached. Remedial measures, Chair. Management will ensure that the commercial ventures activities are revamped. On other receipts, Chair, we have 608,333 kwacha, which is a positive also. The reason for the query: the high performance was due to the receipts of 540,000 kwacha from professional insurance. Chair, on 8 fund, 1,543,888 kwacha. Reason action taken: Management received the in measure other grants chair, we had 356 received. Performance chair goes straight. The responses are similar as on budget, income and expenditure.
Right, so
we go straight to page
11. Yeah, page 11. Target output achieved.
Chair, on page 11I, which is the deliverable targets, outputs achieved. A comparison of the state targets against actual for the financial year, reviewed in the table as indicated on the page. Chair, with your permission that we go straight to management responses on the 9 programs, which starts from page 13. Out the query, management wishes to report that 2 council meetings out of 4 due to other government programs which were being undertaken in the period under review. Action taken, management has prepared a calendar of meetings so that meetings are held as scheduled. Remedial measure, Chair, the Chief Committee Clerk has been tasked to ensure that meetings are held as scheduled on the calendar. Number of special meetings conducted. Chair, reason for the query, management wishes to report that it conducted 3 special council meetings instead of 1. Urgent matters that needed to be considered. Second, Chair, management that will be held as scheduled. And remedial measure is the same, that we have prepared and tasked the committee reasons for held 8 meetings instead of 12, which were being undertaken in the period under review. Taken, Chair, is that management has prepared a calendar of meetings so that meetings are held as scheduled. Major measure as above. Management that action at the council audit the response by the AIDS coordinator advisor. Action we have taken wishes council has continued to and has also acting in the same capacity. Action taken is the same chair that we have requested for an environmental planner. For the query, at the time of audit, plans local because the process of engagement took longer than anticipated. Two have been developed. The process for the other of Gweru and Chisitu with local impact. This is the one. Transport. Report that the Department of City Planning has been intensifying inspection for all permission is conducted. Of CDF reason management implemented that were planned. Management wishes to of the 3 are underway. Remedial measure, Chair, is that management will ensure that the remaining CDF projects are completed, and here most of them have been completed. Development Fund project out of the planned 3. Action taken. Management wishes to report that Council has undertaken crossing points in Ward Development Fund project. Remedial measure. Management wishes to ensure that projects. Another chair. Number of business stakeholders meetings wishes to report that it conducted one business meeting. The action taken, Chair, report that Council held state and budgeting preparation for 2025. Remedial measure. Management will ensure that decision making implementation delivery mandates benefits from active and consultative environment. Approved output, Chair. Number of tonnage of waste collected. Reason for the query. Management wishes to report that it collected 12,606 tons out of the 15,000 tons target. Management wishes to report that it has taken the following supplement Council also hire of to ensure that garbage collection. They have also engaged a agro to collect the waste to minimize the medium to procure a new skip track and skip bins to enhance public places. Reason for query, management wishes to report that it issued 187, 1,008 tickets. To the program, remedial measure, management will ensure that health education on the importance of acquiring medical certificates on health permits, Chair. Reason for the query, management wishes to report that it issued 1,800 health permits out of the 3,075 targeted. Action taken, management wishes to report that the council has allocated a vehicle to the program and has intensified inspection of premises, and management has also constituted a task force team to enhance revenue collection in same line. Remedial measure, management will ensure that inspection of premises are intensified. Another approved output, Chair, and health campaign. Management wished out 44 keep green and health campaigns activities out of the 52 targeted. Action taken, management to report that it has engaged various stakeholders and sensitized them on the importance of participating in the Keep the Clean, Green and Health activity. Remedial measure, Chair, management wishes to state that it will ensure that Keep Zambia Clean, Green and Health campaign activities are conducted weekly. Another output, Chair, was number of streetlight circuits maintained. Reason for the query, management wishes to report that carried out maintenance light circuits out of the targeted 5. Action taken, management wishes to report that it has repaired 5 circuits in the year 2024. Remedial measure, management will ensure that there is improved response to breakdowns of streetlight circuits. Another approved output, number of kilometers of urban roads rehabilitated and maintained. Reason for the query, management 120 kilometers of urban roads instead of 5 were planned. Action taken, management wishes to report that it carried out maintenance and rehabilitation of 115 kilometers of Chipata of roads in Chipata Central constituency and 120 kilometers management to ensure that council continues to grade all feeder roads in the district. Number of council maintained. Management wishes to report that it carried out of the 5 planned. Management wishes to report that enhanced maintenance of property and developed a maintenance plan followed. Management to ensure housing and community amenities. Number of market shelters constructed. Reason for the query, management wishes to report that it constructed new or 0 market out of 2 that were targeted. Action taken, management wishes to report that council 2 market shelters at Kaumbwe and Magazine markets. Remedial measure, management to ensure that all planned targets are met and projects implemented. Number of bus stations and markets ablution blocks maintained. Reason wishes to report that it 6 markets ablution blocks out of the targeted. Action taken. Management wishes to report that council carried out maintenance of 5 bus stations and markets ablution blocks as planned for. Remedial measure, management to ensure that funds are allocated for property maintenance programs. Number of traffic lights maintained. Reason for the query. Management will report that that are available in the city. Action taken. Management has included the procurement of a complete new traffic system for the downshop TJ. The 40 components in the existing traffic lights at downshop junction are and in the market. Overhaul the whole system and replacing it with brand new systems. Part of the funds to be received from the National Road Fund Agency that we've been receiving so far, Chair, for 2025, and have been already committed to make sure that this procurement takes place of the new system. Remedial measure, management to ensure that traffic lights are maintained. Kilometers of roads and open spaces cleared for vegetation. Reason for the query. Management wishes to report that it cleared for vegetation control and open spaces out of one which was planned or targeted for. Action taken. Management wishes to report that Council carried out vegetation control during the period in December to April 2024 successfully. Remedial measure. Management will ensure that vegetation control is carried out every year or annually. Number of Madala's football games played or formed. Reason for the query. Management wishes to report that it facilitated the playing and attendance of 2 Madala football games and tournaments of the 3. Action taken. Management wishes to report that Council has continued facilitating Madala football games and also football and netball games. Remedial measure. Management to ensure that social and community amenities regarding development Chipata City. Reason for the query. Management wishes to report that it facilitated the playing of 12 Chipata City Council Football Club games out of the 30. Action taken. Management wishes to report that Council has continued sponsoring the Chipata City Football Club, and to this effect, Chair, we are number 2 on the First Eastern Division League. Remedial measure. Management will ensure that all social and community activities regarding education and skills development are supported. Number of netball games played. Management wishes to report that Council facilitated the playing of 1 netball game out of 2. Management wishes to report games. Remedial measures. Management will ensure that all social and community activities regarding education and skills development are supported. Reduced response time in minutes for fire rescue emergencies. Reason for the query. Time for fire rescue emergencies of 10 as per plan. Taken, Chair. Management wishes to report that Council has a full-fledged which is cut time responding to fire rescue emergencies. Remedial measures. Management that response time in minutes for fire issued. To report that it issued 1,050 certificates, 700 targeted. Certificates were issued to facilities that qualified and intend to operate during the day and review. Management to ensure that inspections and enforcements which are necessary and are conducted. Public order and safety. Number of fire personnel trained, Chair. Reason for the query. Management that it facilitated the training of 410 that we targeted in 2023. Action taken. Management wishes to report that Council has continued sending fire personnel for training. Remedial measure. Management will ensure that Fire Services Unit has fully trained personnel. On number of fire safety trainings conducted. Management wishes to report that it conducted 8 fire safety trainings instead of 1 which was planned. Action taken. Management wishes to report that Council has continued to conducting fire safety trainings. Remedial measure. Management will ensure that members of the community are safety trainings regularly. For all these in the targeted projects and outputs, Chair, they are on Appendix 3. Chair, we move to C, management of payroll and staff-related matters. I, failure to fill in key positions. Management response, Chair, failure to fill in key positions. Reason for the query. Management wishes to report that key vacant positions of audit as the staff matters were still being by the Local Government Service Commission after Council had made submissions. Action taken, Chair. Management wishes to report that key positions and appointments by the local government. Management has continued making submissions to the Local Government Service Commission regarding vacant positions. Remedial measure. Council will ensure that vacant positions are reported to the Local Government Service Commission as and when they fall or they occur. And Chair, to that effect, that by that time in 2023, we do not have Director Planning, who is with us here, and many other positions. To deduct NAPSA contributions to 83,732 kwacha. Management response. Reason for the query, Chair. Management wishes to report that NAPSA contributions were not deducted from the casual workers because there was an omission on the part of the Council to register them. Action taken. All the NAPSA scheme and all contract employees about the matter at the Human Resource Committee. The measure, Council will ensure employees are and contributions deducted. Manage assets, failure to enforce maintenance of fire extinguishers. A management response, Chair, to enforce maintenance. Reason for the query. Management wishes to report that there was low compliance from various traders in the Central Business District. And action taken that various traders were issued with notices requiring them to secure fire extinguishers equipment. Details, Chair, on Appendix 6 of the document. Remedial measures. Management to ensure that shop owners extinguishers on their premises. Management of local government for capital projects as listed on the table. Chair, with permission that we go straight to page 28, though it's not indicated there, it should be page 28 where we have management response.
28, yeah. Please continue.
Thank you, Chair. Management response on 20% capital projects for remained unimplemented projects. Purchase of a cherry picker as the name of the project. Project status, Chair, not implemented. Reason for the query: management wishes to report that the council did not have sufficient funds to proceed with the procurement of the cherry picker. Action taken: wish that postponed the procurement of the cherry picker until such a time measure management. Purchase of the engine overhaul engine. Reason for query: council did not have sufficient with the procurement of the engine for the Rosa bus. Action: the repair of the Rosa bus, and instead opted because, Chair, this bus is obsolete. Immediate measure: council will ensure that projects are implemented. Creation of a cemetery, not implemented here. Reason for the application for creation of the difficulty in locating suitable flat land for a cemetery has been compounded by nature of the terrain in the city, that it is hilly and sloping, which can cause contamination to the nearby streams. Action taken: council is still looking of a fire base in the 2025 budget. Remedial measure: council will ensure that building phase is complete. Touched on Appendix 7. Chair, with cross-cutting issue. Over expenditure. 56 kwacha. Reason for the query, Chair: we wish to report that over expenditure was due to funds and transfer account without the client coming forward to present obtain receipts until after the year ended. Taken: wish to report which were not subsequently receipted in over expenditure. Remedial measure: expenditure matching for spending. Details: support documents on Appendix 8. Failure to collect revenue from sale of plots, 4,940,119 kwacha. Reason for the query: we wish to report that there was no public who were taken, Chair. We wish to report that the council has since repossessed the plots that have not been paid for and allocated these plots to other developers. Further, the council has entered into group schemes with government departments such as the Zambia Army, Zambia Police, Zambia Revenue Authority, among others. The council also approved and entered an MOU with the Progressive Education Union of Zambia PEUZ, which is expected to make payments via DIDAC for the plots obtained on behalf of its members. Collected reports is collected. Failure to assets. Reason for the query: management wishes to report that council does not have vehicles which were projects. These projects were road works. Action taken, Chair. Management wishes to report that the cited motor vehicles were project vehicles and the council has commenced the process for the projects. For the project. Remedial measure, Chair. Council will ensure that all assets are documents. Okay. Failure to maintain council properties. The response starts from page 33, Chair.
You have a page here.
The page is missing. There's 32, then 33.
Please go.
Failure to maintain council properties, Chair. This is at Chipata station. That's why I have this guest house, Chair. Reason for the query: report that council did not have sufficient maintenance of immigrant premises. Action taken: wish to report that council has developed a maintenance properties to be rehabilitated in 2025 budget. Remedial measure: council's property and has put in place. Number 2, Chisitu Market, Chair. Reason for the query: sufficient funds to proceed with rehabilitation of Chisitu Market. Action taken: a maintenance plan the media measure, Chair. Council will ensure that is carried out consistent maintenance program that has been put in place. Number 3, council houses. Reason for the query: we should maintain the 4 houses because they are beyond and have been earmarked for demolition to pay of modern property. Action taken: council has resolved to do along Hospital Road, and council has since written to the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development for authority to proceed with the demolition so as to enable development of a modern property. Remedial that maintenance of all council properties is carried out in line with our plan that we have in place. Building. Management wishes to report that council did not have sufficient funds to rehabilitate office buildings in any sub-center. Buildings in at Feni sub-center for maintenance for the year 2026. The measure is that council will ensure that all properties maintenance is carried out consistently according to our planned program. As attached are Appendix 11. Failure to dispose of unserviceable motor vehicles. For the query: had not yet identified all the unserviceable motor vehicles at the time of the audit. Action taken: list of is attached on Appendix 12. Now addendum. Remedial measure: Council will ensure that all unserviceable motor vehicles and other assets are disposed of. Failure to install and maintain street lights. Reason for the query. Traffic lights at T junction have developed a established that some electrical components need to be taken chair. Council has included the procurement of the complete new traffic in the 2025 annual work plan. The 40 components in the existing traffic lights are unrepairable and not available on the market. Hence the need to overhaul the whole system and replacing it with a brand new system. Part of the funds that will be received from the National Road Fund Agency for the year 2025 have been committed to this project. See attached details on Appendix 13. Remedial measure. Council will ensure that the traffic light signals are replaced. Failure to settle statutory obligations, statutory and other obligations amounting to 48,637,892 kwacha. Reason for the query. Management wishes to report that Council has had constraints on funds which has caused the delays in remitting statutory obligations and other obligations. Action taken, Chair. Wish to report that Council has instituted measures to enhance revenue collection, such as engaging bailiffs, formation of revenue collection task force, and update of revenue collection client database to dismantle the 837,892 kwacha debt continued, and when funds are available in the year 2024, out of 1,487,852 kwacha was paid towards statutory and other obligations, and leaving a balance of 47,150,039 kwacha. Management has also engaged NAPSA with a view to discharge some of the outstanding amount through debt swap with regard to billboard fees and property rates. Other arrangements have also come into place by way of the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development on behalf of all local authorities agreeing to be deducted from source Local Government Equalization Fund. Details of this, Chair, are attached on Appendix 14. Remedial measure. Council will ensure that payments towards statutory obligations are promptly remitted as when funds are available. Failure to settle staff obligations. 8,591,757 kwacha. Reason for the query. We wish to report that Council has had constraints on funds which has caused delays in the payment of staff obligations. Action taken. We wish to report that Council has instituted measures to enhance revenue collection, such as stated earlier on, Chair, and efforts to dismantle the staff obligations debt amounting to that 8 million plus. We have continued working on that, and when funds are available, we ensure that we dismantle that. And in 2024, Chair, 273,207 was paid to staff, leaving us with 7,318 kwacha 550. Details are on Appendix 15. Remedial measures. We will ensure that payments are promptly limited and are available. Chair, in conclusion, we wish to thank the government for the support received during the year 2023 and the subsequent years, and we wish to also promise that all the omissions on the part of the Council will be addressed accordingly. Chair, we submit.
Thank you very much. Town Clerk, points of followed by Honorable.
Thank you, Chair. We can look at page 30.
Page 30. Let's go to page 30.
And expenditure. This is the first city council, Chipata City Council has an overdraft, an over budget or above financial year 2023 of 450,656 as detailed in appendix 2 of page 30. Clarification is, what is the source funding which you entered into this deficit to 456? Then on page 26, you have some projects that you implemented during the fiscal year. Now that you are in a negative variance of 450,000 kwacha, of the completed projects, 6 out of 10 projects that you completed as listed in table 4. Do you have a retention money for particular project? To fulfill the
Thank you, Chair. Chair, to start with, on page 30,
the over collection of 450,659 is that this is money that clients, fees and charges that they pay to the council, deposited without. This is the money that we have paid for this particular service. Whatever service we want from the council, and then this is the money by that in 2023 we identified was there, and we could not spend it because we did not know where it came from. But subsequently they came forth or rates, and be able to allocate where this source of revenue came from and spend as needed. Maybe for clarity, for further details, maybe DF can come in. And before the DF can come, we have written that are still underway until when we are satisfied. But details probably not so add that.
Director.
Chair, thank you so much, honorable members. Just as our source, we have
the source
coming from, then we can now spend. There are instances where you will find that some deposit wrongly into the account, then when you spend that money, then they come. So this is the result that direct didn't come to any receipt, so that into the various accounts obtained. So I thought of just clarifying, Chair. I submit, Chair.
Thank you. Dr. Mwanza, do you have a follow-up?
As to the funds that are deposited direct into the account, not being receipted. Presentation that all transactions are going to be on the e-platform. If I'm paying for certain services, for example, I'm paying property rights online, there is that place where I describe the payment, that this is payment for plot so on. So definitely you are able to identify, match the description of payment. What we are saying is that the 450 overdraft, or so to say overrun, is because we did not access or people that made pay.
Thank you, Chair. By that time, we were gone the e-way, so people would deposit this money from various points, especially banks, and then they would not come forth to the council to say we have deposited this. So all to see in our bank statements or the deposit, maybe a name of a person, but no further details. Their deposit slips and follow-ups. That's when we're able to clarify. Thank you.
Given to me by the substantive chairperson, I wish to interrupt and suspend the proceedings for lunch break. Back at 14 hours. Your immunity is equally suspended. We may break for lunch and come back at 14.
Good afternoon. You are still watching Parliament Television. The Committee on Local Government Accounts has a lunch break, and they will be back at about 14:30 hours to continue receiving submissions from Chipata City Council. And so just now we look at some of the committees that have been sitting in different committees since morning. In Fanyanga Mulikita Committee Room, we had the Committee on Agriculture, Lands and Natural Resources looking at the impact of climate change in Zambia, and they received submissions from the Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock and also the Ministry of Agriculture, and this committee was broadcasted live on Parliament Radio. In Committee Room 4, we had on youth, government's interventions on streetism in Zambia, and they received submissions from Room 1, matters of and they received submissions from Jesuit Center for Theological Reflection, JCTR, and also Patents and the Registration Agency. We also had a Committee on Transport, Works and Supply, and they sat in Committee Room 5, from Ministry of Mines and Minerals, also Ministry of Transport and Logistics on the review in Zambia. On the Thomas Witt on the consideration of a statutory instrument for the fourth. This committee received submissions from the University of Zambia, and Research, and we also on national guidance and agendas, which sat at the received their submissions from the Management Services for the Human Rights Commission. At about 14:30 hours, the Committee on Local receiving submissions from Chipata. We have Chasef, also Mambwe Town Council, to make their submissions to this committee. My name is Matimba Mkua.